Okay, I've got a bit of a cold coming on, but I'll do my best here. Alright, the Cobb Access Port came in. I've stuck it here. I don't think it's going to stay here. For some reason, I don't think it's going to stick to there. I don't really have anywhere else flat that I can stick it to. Oh, I just hit my head against the camera. So, right there is where I'd like it, and I've got the leads nicely hidden. So, anyway, I flashed it. I don't have the MA performance map yet. I've emailed them and requested it. You've got to give them your serial number and prove that you purchased it from them, and then they'll email it to you. They've not got it yet, but I could get it in the next hour. But what I've done is took one from Cobb, took their 93 octane stage 1, flashed it on there, and not done anything yet. So it's time to go out and test drive it. Let's hope this all goes well. Well, the car didn't blow up, so it's good so far. The access port come on its own. I've not set all the gauges up yet. So I've got a few there. The three on the right are AF corrections. I've just not. Do you know what? Let's go ahead and set them to something. Let's see, what are we going to put on here? Sorry to take up this ambient air temperature. Let me do that. And the next one, I'm going to go for different gauges than this, but we'll just put something on there so it's something a little bit more meaningful. Metric pressure. Boost. Definitely have some boost. And then the last one. Nope. Something else. Feedback knock would be nice. Or shall I go fine knock? Fuel economy, fuel mode. There we go. Fine knock. Let's just hope it doesn't knock. Okay, here we go. Okay, I've already noticed one difference. I can put my foot a little bit further down without having it rev too high. So that's kind of a good sign already. Make it a little bit easier pulling away. That's night and day already. First gear doesn't lurch. Pulled away real easy. Able to put my foot down a little further on the gas. Got a lot more play in there. I quite like the real-time fuel economy up here. The other one doesn't do well. It probably does. I've just not looked at it that well. Oil temp. Actually, let's not look at that thing. It's got a shift light on there as well. I've not set that yet. I've just literally just flashed the car, mounted it. I hope it doesn't fall off there while we're driving. If not, I'll have to Velcro it. I'll get some of that real. I think I've got some real tough Velcro to put on there. Might wobble around a bit though. I like the position it's in, but I don't want to glue it permanently on there. Maybe it will eventually stick properly. Okay, it's the usual 25 miles an hour out of the subdivision. I do have my vape with me today, thank God. I forgot it guess the last video. Should be able to hear my voice a little better as well with this camera right above my head. I know when we first go out on the road coming out of my subdivision, which is a nice road to go a little faster on, it's very noisy. So I'll try and talk up a little bit. so far this is nice. It's not twitchy at all. You know, before when I had to hold it at like 25, you've got to really feather the throttle. You just got to be so perfect on it. Because, you know, otherwise it starts notching. But this one, I've not really thought about it yet. Just here talking and not had to think about driving it. And it's nice and sunny today, no rain. Okay, maybe we'll go a different route than what we've done last time. Okay. Right, nothing coming, let's see what we got. It's way nice. I'll see you in a second. Oh, wow. Yes, I like that. Oh, it doesn't drop off, it keeps pulling. That wasn't even a full pull. I'll take this little fun route here. That's how it should have been. The torque doesn't drop off; it just keeps going. It doesn't fly you back in your seat, but it kind of puts you there and keeps you there. Man, that's how it should have been from the start. This is fun. Stop sign. We don't need to stop. Oh shit, see, the access port came down. I knew it would. Just knew it. Right, let's unplug that thing. Put this here. Couldn't handle the G's. That dang legs weren't right there. It's a shame, so I was going to do it. Oh man, that's great. Yeah, I have to find somewhere else to stick this thing. I'm gonna go on there. I can super glue it on there, but that would not be a good idea. Don't worry, I'm not even contemplating super gluing it. Jesus. Oh man, that's fun. But this is the Cobb tune. The MA performance tune is supposed to put more horsepower and torque on it than what the Cobb tune does. So if this is the Cobb tune out of the box, off the shelf, then wow, I can't wait for that MA performance one. Well, if you're watching this, you have a WRX, just go out and buy the Cobb Access Port. Don't even think about it, just get it. That was $650 well spent, and this is after what, 5 minutes of me videoing? This thing's awesome. It feels exactly the same in sick as what it did before. Not quite sure what the boost does. Oh wow, yes, yeah, that went up to like 19 psi just pushing my foot down. But it doesn't flick there like it did before. Like it did, good English words. It doesn't flick there like it was before. Well, you should be able to see it on the video, hopefully. But it went round nice and linear, I guess is the word. I'm sorry, I've got this, I'm all congested and blocked up, and I've got an earache, and when I talk it's bouncing around in my head. I don't feel too good, but this has made me feel better. Got a fire truck in front of us. uphill, 14% throttle, just holding there nicely, not bogging or anything. 14% throttle on the last tune would have actually been pulling up the hill. But what happened on the last tune is you would get to about 4.5 to 5,000 RPM, and then the power would just drop off. Whereas this one, there it starts coming in 2.5 to 3, and look, it just keeps on pulling. I was with my foot halfway down. Watch this now, please. This is addictive. Oh man, I love it. About as much fun as you can have with your pants on. Stop at a stop sign, that's nice. There, look at that, pulling away. It's just effortless. It's just, before I had to really feather the throttle. I stalled it a couple of times last week. I haven't done it yet this week, but last weekend I stalled a couple of times. My wife thought it was very funny and laughed at me, because she says, oh, you're always such a perfectionist, I can't believe you stalled it. So, but what does she know? She doesn't drive manual. Oh my god, the clutch release and everything, there's no rev hang, so it's not surging when you let go of the clutch. I can let go of it quicker. Man, this is great. Let's see how it just pulls and fit, which is fine. When I say pull, I meant throttle response, I guess. So yeah, it pulls. I'm speeding everywhere. Huh, that looks like that fire truck. How do you get there? I don't think there's a cut through to get here. Well, I guess there is. I'll have to check that road out. That's one I didn't know about. I've lived here 10 years. No, 8 years in this area, 3 years in this house. I didn't know that little road existed. Going the same way I want to go as well, so wow, the car, it just sounds different. It's just wow. I heard it was good. I was hoping for good things. I didn't think it was going to be this good. It's just how it should be. It's how a new car should be. I mean, don't get me wrong, it was fast, it was responsive, it was everything else before, but it was too responsive. All the power was below 5 grand. It would stick you back in your seat, but then it would just tail off after 5,000. It was still accelerating, but the torque had gone, the horsepower had gone. It kind of left you wanting a little bit more. So far, how this one feels, it's just keeps pulling all the way. That initial little throwback in the seat is not as pronounced, but it still pushes you back. I think the last video I made was like almost 30 minutes. I kind of lose track of time when I'm driving. I'm going to make a right here and then make a left, go down a little back road, and I'll try not to make this video too long. Hey, we're going to to stop at another stop sign again. Oh man, that pull off is just so easy. It's hard, well, when I say look at that, it's hard for you to know what I'm doing with my foot, but I'm actually putting down a little bit more throttle than what I'm used to. And it's nice because that's how it should be. Waving my hands around like a madman. Shouldn't cut that. But yeah, as you put your foot down and let the clutch up, with the other one you just like toe in the throttle a little bit and easing the clutch up. Oh my god. That's brilliant. Oh dear. But yeah, now I can actually put my foot down to where I think it is. You can kind of both do them at the same time in the same, you know, putting your foot down and letting up at the same speed. So I guess what, you know, it's that nice little, the feel you get from driving most cars, but this one you had to put the throttle down a little slower than you let the clutch up. But that's gone now. Well, to really sum it all up, buy a WRX, buy the access port, and you've got one hell of a car. That's it basically. I can't find nothing wrong with the car now. Absolutely nothing. I love everything else about it. I just didn't like the tune on the car. Now the tune is right. I haven't got any other gripes, not yet. Just, I say not yet. Probably find something, but that's human nature, right? I'd love to take these bends a little quicker, but it's residential. 10 years ago, I would have. I guess we can do a little bit. I can see around the corner. The donkeys are watching me. What road we went down the other day when the twisties were going to cut it short. Here we go. Third gear pull. Join the red line. That's awesome. It just keeps pulling. Nav upgrade, the Harman Kardon speakers, and I mean I love it, but this thing goes right the way across, fills up the whole space, so I've got nowhere to stick it right here, and I've got nowhere to stick it over here because everything's kind of curved. This up here, it's not flat, it's got that grain to it. Should I say it's not smooth, and it's not flat. I'm not quite sure where I'm going to put it. Not that I have to have it on, to tell you the truth. When you're really driving this thing spirited, I don't think you really want it on. I don't want to look at what's going on. I've got enough information sat up here in front of me. It's kind of nice seeing the oil temp though, I did like that part. Stop at another stop sign. I'm not breaking the law everywhere, just speeding now, not failing to stop at the stop signs. Looks like I might be here for a while. mentioned the BRZ once, have I? That's a bonus. BRZ's forgot. Hell, every other car I've ever driven's forgotten after this, putting this access point in. Access port. But it's still making mistakes. Well, I don't think I can make a mistake, mate. Well, I better not say that. I probably will. Probably end up stalling in a second. But yeah, if you're going to get a WRX, or you're thinking of getting one, get the access port. You'll be extremely happy. Ease off of the clutch and second gear coming into there. Remember on the last video I come in there and kind of jolted a little bit. This time just come in here, just eased off the clutch, not even that slow, and just easy. The engine started braking me instead of starting to stutter because the revs are all over the place. So yeah, if you've got a WRX, or you're thinking of getting a WRX, get the access port. The only trouble is the warranty. This car I've had now for 10 days, 11 days, and I've got an access port on it. It's done 1,500 miles. Technically the engine warranty is now void. You can flash the factory map back on it, but I've heard that they can actually see how many times you've started the car up. So if I was to blow the engine right now and get it towed into the dealership, it would show that the car has never been started, or maybe only started once. And with 1,500 miles on the clock, it's like, that's not possible. Well, yeah, it wouldn't be. I'd have to stop for fuel at least. But anyway, that's what I've heard. I don't know any Subaru technicians. I've just read online on the forums. Everyone says they can't notice. Other people says they can notice. I'm kind of leaning towards they can. But you got to pay to play. You put it on there. You take your risks. You roll the dice. I better not talk too soon, but my last Subaru was just perfect. The engine was bulletproof. I put a turbo on that and voided the warranty after a year. I put an exhaust on it within 3 weeks. This one's not going to get an exhaust. I don't actually want the noise anymore, although it sounds really, really cool. It doesn't sound cool for the neighbours when I fire it up in the morning and it's echoing in the garage like the last car did. So I don't think I'm going to worry about that. So this should be the last upgrade I do. There we go, safely back home. Right, well, I don't think I really got much more else to say. Here is the actual access port with the sticky bit. Do you know what? It's not that sticky. See, but there's nowhere to put it. Where the hell am I going to put it? Let me glue it on my forehead or something. That bit there keeps popping up. I need to sort that out. But yeah, there's nowhere to put it. Maybe on the mirror. That wouldn't be a good idea. Yeah, so right now I really don't know. There's just nowhere flat to stick this thing. Stick it like right in the middle of your gauge. That wouldn't be a good idea either. Maybe it'll go right on there. Nope. It's not going to go on there. Well, I don't know. I guess in the next video I'll make a video of where I actually stuck it. But anyway, I appreciate you watching. Get the WRX, get the access port, and be real happy. Anyway, till next time. Bye.